A lot of the kinds of stories I do are not black and white. They're not just real cut and dried in and out kinds of things, and they require you to think a lot and maybe look for the things that people aren't saying as much as the things they are saying. I just kept hearing this narrative of divided country, will we ever get back? Will we ever get back? And I have to admit that I'm a little partial to that Yeats poem, The Second Coming. And so that line, the center cannot hold, just has always made me wonder, can the center ever hold? I happen to be driving in a neighborhood that's 5 or 6 miles from where I live, and I saw a Biden sign from the street corner, and I thought, man, that's kind of weird in that neighborhood. And so I turned around, drove down that street, and sure enough, there was a house with a Trump sign. And so I thought, okay, maybe the house in the middle would be that center house. But the guy with the Biden sign was okay talking, and the guy with the Trump sign was okay talking. So I started knocking on other doors in the neighborhood. And then I went across the street, and there was the guy who just was the guy in the middle, the center, kind of the metaphor for the story. It was a fun experience to use a lot of the techniques. I found that context is really a journalist's best friend. And if you can explore that context and get a fuller understanding of it for yourself, and then find a way to convey that to readers, that's just going to improve your journalism and improve your story. We focus so much as journalists on the who, what, when, and where, but so often it's that why that makes your story so much richer and so much more meaningful. Conflict tends to alienate people, but our lives are not free from it. But sometimes that conflict leads to tension, and tension is, I think, that does engage people. I mean, the tension in a suspense movie, it keeps you going. And so I think if you can explore that tension, you have a better chance at engaging readers, as opposed to, just writing both sides of the conflict, and that just pushes people apart.